Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thank you for being here for the 6-Minute Daily. That's right, we're going to try to spend this 6 minutes talking about 3 stories, and again, another reminder about the thing that's coming up on Drunk 3PO's channel. So let's get right to our first story, which was very early this morning, earlier than I actually anticipated, and then it was updated very early as well. We find that Jeff Zucker says he'll be staying at CNN through the end of the year. I'm a little bit surprised, but not really. Right now, they're having difficulty with any form of leadership at CNN. This is an entity that AT&T is trying to dump. They've been trying to sell CNN for a while. They're pretty much desperate to showcase it, and so much so that they actually had it at the DC Fandom event, if you remember back to that. Kind of weird to put a news thing in anything having to do with DC. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let's look at the article. Updated. Again, this is additional commentary from the man himself. Jeff Zucker told employees on Thursday that he will remain in his post, I should say, overseeing CNN, ending speculation that he will exit. If I'm going to stay and finish my current contract, which, as I said, will be keeping me here until the end of this year, Zucker told employees. At that point, I do expect to move on. I don't see any reason why not. But that is almost a year from now. That's a long time. Although there had been a lot of speculation that Zucker would exit after the election, in recent weeks, employees had predicted that Zucker would stay. Seems like they were right. As the ratings of the network have improved, particularly since the election, in January, the network beat rivals MSNBC and Fox News primetime in total day viewers. That was over a 5-week period, which is the next story we're going to get to. But it remains to be seen how viewership will settle now that obviously the former president is out of office. So we'll have to see what this entails or what this holds. But I think that him moving on at the end of the year is probably a good thing for both him and for that network. In fact, I'm actually surprised that they're going to keep him through the end of his contract. He's had a lot of exposure in a negative way by a lot of things that he's said and done in the course of his operation of CNN. Now, consider this person is in charge of 2 aspects of CNN, both the stuff we see here in the States and international. So anyway, let's move on and see why CNN thinks they're the best, or they try to talk about it. This article is a little more factually consistent. It says WJAC. Whoa, I went too many, guys. Sorry, that's the third story. See, live YouTube. CNN tops ratings with big gains in primetime versus a year ago. Well, yeah, of course it did. You see here going from left to right. That isn't anything, don't pay any attention to the fact that MSNBC is on the left. They try to wiggle CNN in the center and they put Fox on the right. I wonder why. Anyway, CNN posted big gains in the month of January, while Fox News, used to dominating the ratings, saw year-over-year declines. The question is this a lasting trend? My guess is probably not. But of course, everybody is saying right now that they're the worldwide leader in news, including CNN. So these are all of the things that are being said in the form of PR, and we'll get to why they are being said the way they are. Again, there's a little bit of intellectual honesty here. CNN's headline is number one in all of cable in total day, middays, prime, and dayside. Okay. MSNBC's headline is MSNBC is the number one network in all of cable during primetime, dominating Fox News and CNN among total viewers in January. And Fox News dominates as the top-rated network in primetime for total viewers. So they can't all be true, but you have to read the fine print. Again, CNN's claims is based on the month of January during a 5-week period from December 28th to January 31. Of course, there was a lot of breaking news that day. For whatever reasons, people still obviously tune into CNN to see it. And, Fox is telling you the same thing because they averaged 2.62 million viewers, followed by 2.3 for MSNBC and 1.8 in primetime. So they're all kind of, fidgeting the numbers in a way that makes them look in the best light. Of course, Deadline's pushing CNN to the top of the pile, but, whatever. Anyway, the final story here is the one I briefly showed you accidentally. WGA seeks to sit down with CBS over probe into alleged ist behavior by local TV execs. No kidding. This is a weird story. I did this a few days ago, thought it was kind of odd. CBS recently opened an investigation into the ist and ist comment by two of its top local TV executives. These are the people that run the local affiliates that are owned by CBS. So this thing is going to be a hotbed. It's going to be a firestorm. It's going to be something they're going to have to deal with, especially in light of the things that we're dealing with in current year. But moving on to the very last thing, since we're closing out, Drunk 3PO's charity stream is on February 10th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be there. I would like you to be there. It's very important to each and every one of us to stop human trafficking. Anyway, thanks so very much for being here for the 6 Minute Daily. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.